Hi, everybody. This is Kevin Iole from Yahoo Sports. I hope you're having a good week. I'm going to resume my boxing awards for 2017. Yesterday, if you didn't catch my video, I named Terrence Bud Crawford as my fighter of the year. He edged out a couple of guys, notably Vasil Lomachenko and Sor Rungvisai. And that was a very tough one for me. But the fight of the year, while there were a tremendous number of good fights, it wasn't such a hard choice for me. I have three finalists, all of which were excellent fights, and I'm sure you've seen each of them and enjoyed each of them a tremendous amount. Rungvisai was an unknown relatively when he fought Wladimir Gonzalez in March on the undercard of Golovkin-Jacobs. And that fight was just an amazing fight. Gonzalez was #1 pound for pound in the world on my list going into that fight, and it was a heck of a fight. Gonzalez was down in the first round. Rungvisai won a majority decision there. I actually had Gonzalez winning that fight, but it doesn't matter who won from the standpoint. It was a great fight. So that is one of my three nominees for this award. The second one, I could actually name the award after the fighter who is the nominee here, Orlando Salido, who has won my fight of the year twice before. He's just a fan-friendly style fighter. Every time he's out there, you know he's going to bring it. His fight, he got knocked out by Roman in a little bit of an upset on December 9th in Las Vegas. Everybody in boxing was really paying attention to New York that night when Lomachenko and Guillermo Rigondeaux went at it in a really big fight, the first fight that ever featured two Olympic gold medalists meeting each other in the pros. But Sean Gibbons of the promoter of Salido said, don't forget about Salido Roman. And he was right. That was an outstanding fight. There was a tremendous amount of action, and Roman finished Salido in the kind of style you wanted. Salido said he was going to retire. Has kind of since backtracked that. But that fight was another one that was amazing, and that deserves to be a finalist as well. And my third finalist was the April 29th heavyweight title fight between Wladimir Klitschko and Anthony Joshua, that was in front of 90,000 fans, an incredible scene at Wembley Stadium in London. Everybody there to root on Anthony Joshua, the hometown hero, and that turned out to be one of the most memorable heavyweight fights in a long time. I mean, that was a major slugfest. Both guys were down. Both guys seemed to be on the verge of being finished, and it was just a sensational fight, and anybody who saw it really enjoyed it. I'm going to pick for the fight of the year, though, I'm going to pick the Joshua-Klitschko fight. Anthony Joshua's knockout victory over Wladimir Klitschko is my fight of the year for 2017. The reason I'm going that direction over the other two fights, both of which could have won in other years or even in this year because they were such good fights, but there was so much momentum swing in the fight. The stakes were extraordinarily high. The skill level was very high. Both guys showed courage getting up off the canvas, and I think when you take it all and you look at what makes a great boxing match, that's what we like. We like big guys throwing hard punches with skill, with ability, showing courage, showing tenaciousness, and we saw all that in that fight. There were a number of good fights this year, and the promoters have done a great job for the most part. I've been very critical of promoters in the last couple of years because they haven't been making the kind of fights that we as the fans want to see. I think they did a lot better job of it in 2017, and when we had those great matchups, we had the kind of fights that we wanted to see. The fighters delivered. No fight, though, in my mind, delivered more than Joshua and Klitschko, and so that is my fight of the year for 2017. Anthony Joshua, Wladimir Klitschko, the Yahoo Sports 2017 fight of the year. Thanks for joining me. Don't miss tomorrow. I'm going to have more awards. I'm going to wrap it up with a whole slew of awards. I appreciate you being here. I wouldn't mind if you would subscribe to this channel. That would help me out a lot, and I will talk to y'all soon. Enjoy the day.